we've got two international speakers here tonight. Both have really different perspectives. But what I think both of them share is a commitment to challenging the structural inequalities that exist in our world and working towards lessening that ever-widening gap between the rich and poor.
Microfinance is a financial industry specialised in selling financial services to poor people in developing countries. There are roughly 200 million clients, more than 80% of them are women, and about $92 billion in loans in 2015 is the last proper data, versus $59 billion in savings. There are about 3,700 MFIs worldwide, but most of these are very small, and in fact almost 60% of all the loans come from just 45 MFIs, which all of them have over $500 million in loan portfolio, US dollars whenever I say dollars. So it's a highly concentrated industry. So my core political economy analysis of microfinance, which as Sarah mentioned, I published in 2015, is that it works, albeit not at reducing poverty, but in three crucial ways at financializing poverty.
Saving for Change and savings-led microfinance, as we call it, is a subsection of the microfinance industry. About 2.6 billion people still live under $2 a day, and they have no access to those formal financial services. We launched Saving for Change in Mali in 2005. The idea, of course, is that this accumulation of cash is being tapped into to borrow for their needs. We did run a randomized control trial. We also did an anthropological study at the same time to give us another perspective on how the groups were behaving. So we did realize that we were touching the very poor, with 82% of our clients living with $1.25 a day. That was at the time the World Bank poverty level. It has now risen to $1.95 a day. They increased their savings by 31%. We saw an increase in food security, with those communities actually closing the food insecurity gap at the lean season by spending a little bit more money from their assets, so consumption smoothing there. And they increased their malaria knowledge. In West Africa, we include a malaria training at the end of the savings groups. One of the biggest findings of the anthropological study was the value they have in the social capital built by the group. So we created different interventions. One of them is business. The second one was agriculture. Citizenship and leadership were also key. We did mobile banking. I'm really not sure we're creating that much empowerment or that much agency. So the question I have, by giving women access to savings, are we really empowering them, or are we just shifting the burden of who's paying for what within the household?